So I wasn't sure if the RIC exclusive would be worth the cost, or if the standard would be just fine as it is, or if it would be worth double dipping, so let's find out. Heyo! Today we're going to compare both the standard and RIC version of the X-Plus Deforeal Gigan and make a drink inspired by the film. I call this drink the Gigan Reference Sour, a variation on a classic whiskey sour that's chock full of references to the 1972 film. A few G-Fest 27 attendees got to experience this firsthand, but here's how you can make it at home. I'm going to use a blue diamond glass, like the diamond that Gigan uses to fly through space. Let's start by adding 1.5 parts of corn whiskey, not just any whiskey, to our shaker. Add in a little bit of some gold luster dust to match those golden scales, and give that a little shake. Add in 1 part lemon juice, then a 1/2 part simple syrup, and shake it all up. Add some ice to your glass and pour in your mixture. If you want to go one reference further, you can sink in some Godzilla blood. Then finally, top it off with a cockroach and enjoy. Cheers! To coincide with the 50th anniversary of Godzilla vs. Gigan, X-Plus released their first Gigan in their defo-real line. They have the 50th anniversary logo on the box, but it's printed in black and white, as opposed to the vivid sticker used on their 25cm set. I'm a little disappointed that they went with the boring cardboard box design as opposed to the earlier window boxes, but the figure itself more than makes up for it. I'm very particular when it comes to Gigan figure designs. Even though the lack of articulation and the mashup of the super deformed and realistic styles haven't really been my cup of tea, this figure is legit. The paint job is great, the detailing in the sculpt is superb, and I think they captured its personality well. This standard version retailed in Japan for around 6,900 yen and could be purchased from US retailers for somewhere between $70 and $110. Now, while it is a little top front heavy, the feet are long enough to keep it stable, and even if it does take a tumble off your shelf, the mandibles and spikes are fairly rubbery and shouldn't break off. I gotta say, I'm in love with the visor. Beneath the transparent red vinyl, there is what appears to be a compound eye design. The RIC exclusive version, like most RICs, comes in the same packaging but with that yellow sticker denoting its exclusivity. This one was only available as a limited time pre-order from the Shonen RIC website for 8,400 yen plus 2,500 yen for international shipping. I only saw one US site, Awesome Collector, importing the RIC version for $120 plus shipping. On the surface, this appears to be completely unchanged from the standard version. However, this one comes with an external battery pack that requires 2 AA's, not included, for a light-up feature. It has a chunk on the back of its right thigh that you need to pop out. I appreciate how snugly that piece fits in. Plug in the battery pack and flip the switch. This is brighter than I thought it would be, and I am a-okay with that. Now, comparing their prices, I originally only pre-ordered the standard version because I still have a hard time with the prices of these D4 in general. However, the RIC was only 1,500 yen more than the standard, which means you get the light-up feature for an extra like $11, and that's not bad at all. The problem now is the aftermarket. If you didn't pre-order the RIC exclusive, the only way to get it now is through individual independent sellers on the auction sites or otherwise. As of this video, there are already a few RICs listed on eBay, but they're like $150. Since many US sellers still have the standard version for sale as of the recording of this video, that one is not only easier to find, but it's a significantly more reasonable price. But since I already have them, the RIC version is the clear keeper. I'm partial to light-up features, especially the way this one was executed, but I have heard some opposing arguments. Some people don't like having this brick next to their figures on the shelves, and they don't like having to plug it in. They'd much rather flip a switch on the figure itself. Additionally, I've seen many X-Plus light-up figures for sale that are missing the plug-in cover, as it's fairly easy to lose a small chunk of vinyl. While it's harder to hide this battery pack behind a D4 than it is for one of their standard figures, I'm not opposed to it. The plug cover is less obvious than an on-off switch. The sculpt of the figure itself doesn't have to be built around the entirety of the electronics. It's easier to replace the batteries this way, and I don't have to worry about batteries corroding inside the figure. Now, if you don't yet own either figure, paying an additional, like $75 or nearly double for the light-up feature may be too much of an ask. But who knows what'll happen in the future. While the D4 71 Godzilla works just fine here, I wouldn't be opposed to a 1972 version with like a bloodied face or something. Maybe they'll re-release this Gigan in a 2-pack like they did with the 25cm ones. We'll see. In the meantime, good luck on your hunt, thanks for subscribing and liking and all the things that help out the channel, and please drink responsibly.